I work at a couple different locations, so I either take the bus, the train, or I'm walking. And so again, I kind of know which places I'm going to go to. If it's McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks occasionally. Yeah, those are my main.
Okay, all right. So that's how you're getting there. Mary Jo, how about you? How are you moving about the universe?
Usually on the bus, and I always grab a cup of coffee wherever I'm going.
Okay.
So, the Dunkin' Donuts is across the street from the house, so it's pretty convenient.
Okay. All right. Super. Jessica, where are you headed, and how are you getting there?
Always work. And I get there by a car, so usually nearby Starbucks, or if I see there's like a random coffee shop I've never tried before that looks like it's not that busy, I'll stop there and just like see what teas they have and try.
Okay. So you want to try new things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave earlier specifically for it.
Do you kind of plot a route and say, I'm going to go this way and try this coffee shop and give yourself that extra time? Do you plan it, or is it more like, oh, I'm driving by and...
Sometimes I plan it, but most of the time it's like, oh, I'm driving by. I'll be like on the way to Starbucks, and then I'll see this random little like coffee shop, and then I'll stop. There's actually like some really good stuff at the most unknown places.
Okay, good. A little exploration there. How about you, David?
Going to work, I take Metra, and I order my tea on a mobile app, so when I get off the train, I can walk across the street to Starbucks, grab it, and go.
Okay, you have a system. Okay. So when you walk across the street, you get off the train, you grab your tea, and then are you walking to your job?
Walking into my office, yeah.
Okay, how long is your walk?
About 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Okay, all right, good. And Greta, how about you?
I drive to work, so maybe mid-afternoon I'll walk to Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, so when you buy this beverage, you're not necessarily taking it in the car.
No, I'll walk back.
Okay, you'll walk back. And Kenya, how about you?
If I'm going into work, then I take the Metro, and this is Starbucks in our building.
What's that?
Starbucks is in our building.
Oh, okay. All right, so you don't even have to go outside, you can just...
Just a 5-minute walk to work.
Okay, so you can go right there. Okay, great. And when you're on the move like this, you get that cup of hot tea, hot chocolate, hot coffee, whatever it is, and you're taking it with you, about how long does it stay warm? Warm enough where you're enjoying drinking it?
It depends where it's from.
It depends where it's from? Okay, so what's the range?
I think Dunkin' stays the hottest, and then Starbucks, and then McDonald's.
Okay.
Like, those are my top 3.
And how long does Dunkin' stay hot for you?
I've had it stay hot about an hour and a half in class.
Oh, wow.
So it stayed pretty warm for a while. Not hot, but warm.
Right, warm enough to drink.
And then McDonald's, maybe like 30 minutes. It's ice cold.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else on time frame? Joe, how long does it stay warm for you?
At least half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half an hour. Warm enough to drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Mary Jo?
About 15 or 20 minutes. Anything after that, if it starts getting warm, I throw it out. I can't drink it anymore.
Okay, you don't like
Yeah.
it at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody's different
Yeah.
in terms of what they like. Kenya, how long does it
15
stay?
to 20 minutes, but I drink tea, so I'm going to drink it whether it's warm, hot, cold, whatever.
No matter what you're drinking.
Yeah, I like it hot when it's hot.
You like it better when it's hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Greta?
Maybe 20 to 30 minutes, depending. Usually Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's.
Okay. And you're usually drinking what kind of beverage?
The hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa?
Sometimes tea.
Okay. All right, so it's about 20 to 30. And David?
I usually finish it in 15 minutes, so I don't know how long it would stay hot.
Well, that raises a really good issue. Do you start to drink it as soon as you get it in your hand and start moving, or do you wait till you get it?
About a minute later.
About a minute later, you're sipping it. Okay. All right. And Jessica, about how long does it stay hot for you?
I'd say about between 15 and 25 minutes.
Okay.
It depends on where you get it from, though. I'm kind of agree with Kenya. Like, it's tea, so I'm gonna drink it whether it's hot or cold.
Okay.
I won't drink it right away, though, because most like teas are made like with like really hot water. So I'll give it like 5 minutes before I even start drinking it.
So it's too hot to drink when you first get it in your hand?
Yeah, but if
Okay.
I'm getting anything outside of tea, like hot cocoa, I do go to Dunkin', and I agree that like it stays the hottest. I used to work at Starbucks, and when they steam their milk, it doesn't stay hot very long.
Okay.
And that's why I use the mobile app, because I order early enough that it's cooled off by the time I get there.
So
Yeah.
it's just perfect. you have
It's got
that.
this system down.
Have that down to a science, I say, right? Okay. So Just want to get a little bit more input. Kenya, do you let it cool down before you start drinking it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too hot. And usually tea is kind of hot.
Okay. And Greta, how about you with the hot chocolate? Do you wait till you get where you're going, or do you start drinking it right away?
Usually wait till I get where I'm going. It's pretty hot.
Okay, is that to let it cool?
A little bit.
Okay. Not because you're worried about spilling it, or?
No, I don't want to burn my tongue.
Okay. You don't want to burn your tongue. Okay, yeah. How about you, Sherry? Do you drink it as soon as it's in your hand, or?
I'll test it, and if it's too hot, I'll put the little piece back down on the mouthpiece so it doesn't cool off too much. And then, like, if I'm like 10 minutes away from work or school, then I'll drink it there.
Mhm.
But if it's, not gonna kill me, I'll drink it
Mhm.
for a little bit, and I'll save some for class.
So it's the temperature that determines if you're
Yeah.
going to drink it right away or not.
Yeah.
Joe, how about for you?
Yeah, I mean, I already know at this point, it's best to give it a couple minutes, let it cool down. I burnt my tongue too many times, so.
Okay.
Not gonna do it
Alright.
anymore.
James, how about you?
If it's too hot, I might throw in a couple ice cubes
Okay.
to cool it down a little bit, and then I'll start drinking it right away while
Okay.
I'm walking to the bus.
Okay. All right.
I've heard a lot of people do that when I order coffee. They order ice cubes in their coffee. I'm just like,
To get it to that right
yeah, I never
temperature
really thought about that.
Yeah.
more quickly.
Or like a cup on the side so they could put their own ice in it.
Yeah.
My husband does that.
Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about how you choose the places where you go to, to buy these beverages. So when you think about, you're deciding where am I going to go, I want to get a hot beverage. What are the things that you think about, kind of what goes into your mind about choosing a place? What's important to you? What do you think about in terms of, where am I going to buy this beverage?
Convenience.
Convenience.
Location.
Okay, well, wait, let's hang out on convenience.
Definitely convenience.
What does convenience mean, David? What is-
On the way toward.
On the way,
Right.
okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Easy access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy access?
If
What
I'm-
does that mean, easy access?
Like, you can get to it when you want, at the time you want. Like,
Get in
it's
and
not
out.
disrupting anything you're doing.
Okay, it's not disrupting
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
pathway.
Your flow.
And if you can get in and out, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, in and out quick?
I'll once in a while go out of my way only if I'm like really craving something different from a different place that's not in the way.
Okay,
On the
so a
way.
craving might fall into it?
That's rare.
Pricing?
Okay. And pricing, do you ever think about, looking for a deal?
Like the discounts or like,
Mhm.
I use 90% of the time I go to Dunkin' because they got their app and
Mhm.
you get points and stuff, and plus they got discounts on there. But I very rarely go to Starbucks because
Okay,
they're always like so overpriced.
okay, all right. Does anybody else use like
Picking
a
off what
loyalty program?
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
the Dunkin's program because that's all I go to most. So
Okay,
on my way to work or to school, I have to choose between a McDonald's and a Dunkin'. And if Dunkin's, if I'm like, there's an offer or something, I'm definitely going to Dunkin'.
Okay.
I prefer more, but that card, since I've got it, has made me like true.
so that's the loyalty,
Yeah,
the
because after
rewards
you get
card.
like 200 points, you get a free drink. So
okay.
I got Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Okay, so a couple different loyalty programs. Is there anybody that doesn't use a loyalty or rewards program? Raise your hand if you don't use it.
I mean, I do have the Starbucks, but like I said, I go to other shops that they're just like corner shops that don't have
Okay,
loyalty.
but that's not gonna make, it's not gonna make you go here versus another.
It really depends on my mood.
Okay.
yeah, the McDonald's has like 2 to 4 buy one get one free going on right now on their thing. So
Mhm.
which one's better?
Okay. Greta, do you use like a rewards or a loyalty?
Not yet, and I guess I better start.
The Dunkin' one's worth it.
Yeah.
What else do you think about? You're saying, okay, I wanna get a hot beverage, where do I wanna go?
Whether it's crowded, I mean, there's a lot of options, and if I just kind of want to do something quickly, and I'm not, like, I want something right then,
Mhm.
I would, if someone's crowded, I'll skip it and I'll go somewhere. where
Okay, because you can't get in and out of there quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else about like the service or anything, like, Jessica?
I think I look at like, of course, like if it's like a friendly environment and there's nice people, I like it when, like, if the person knows like I like something and
Mhm.
like they'll suggest, oh, well, we have this new tea because they know I like trying different teas. Like, I definitely like going back to those places. Or
Okay.
like originality.
Do you think that those places, they know more about their products?
I
that
think at
they
the
can
small
recommend?
coffee shops, for sure they do,
Small-
because
the
they
smaller ones.
seem more invested.
Okay.
I'll pick certain Dunkins over other ones because the people know my order, so I don't even have to like order.
Okay.
They start making it.
All right. Okay. Anything about the beverage itself that you think about? No.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, are there certain shops that you think, oh, I think it tastes better here, or
Oh, yeah.
whatever, I don't like the aftertaste there, or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
You know, how important is that? David's nodding.
I don't go to McDonald's for hot tea 'cause I think it's terrible there.
Okay,
And that's one of the ones that's like on my way to work, so.
Right.
It was Starbucks or McDonald's,
so they don't have like the flavor that you like, or?
I think their tea bags get really old and stale because they don't sell enough of them, so they
Okay.
don't really have any flavor, just brown water that's hot.
So is that about quality, or?
Yeah.
So too.
Yeah.
Quality and freshness.
Quality,
Right.
I
freshness?
didn't know they had tea at McDonald's.
Maybe the McDonald's I was going to was
Oh.
didn't
Yeah.
sell enough.
I don't know that I would buy it from them either.
I'm really like big
Yeah,
on
Jessica.
this one. I'm really big on this one. I don't know why.
You're big on what? You have to speak up a little bit.
I'm really big on this one. I don't know why. The hot cocoa from Starbucks, like I do not like their chocolate.
It's too powerful.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
flavor profile.
Yeah, but
okay.
Dunkin' Donuts has like the best hot cocoa.
Yes, it does.
They really
And Dunkin's
do.
not even milk based, it's water based.
It's like water
Yeah.
and I don't
It
know,
makes no
some powder
sense.
stuff, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Mary Jo, what do you think about?
Well, I do go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot because of their loyalty program.
Okay.
But I have been at different Dunkin' Donuts, and sometimes, depending on the day, the
Mhm.
coffee does, sometimes it tastes bitter, sometimes it tastes at the
Mhm.
bottom of the pot, so I try to go to the same one all the time.
So like maybe consistency,
Mhm.
like you know what you're, you
Yeah.
know what you're gonna get.
Right,
Okay.
and like you said too, they know you, so you walk in and they have it ready for you, or sometimes they'll ask just to make sure.
If they
Right.
mess mine up, I send it right back. I'm like, nope.
Oh, I have too, yeah.
I do
Yeah.
I don't
too,
go
yeah.
if it falls
Can
into
you?
this, but sometimes you go places and even though they supposedly have the same products, it doesn't taste the same based on who's making it.
Right.
Yes.
So that'll stop me from going depending on who's behind the
Mhm.
counter.
Okay, so when you know the staff.
Like our Starbucks, it's downstairs, so it's always the same people. And if I know somebody's gonna be making mine, I don't want them to make it. Because
Okay.
I've
You
had
like
problems with it being,
consistency.
yeah, I like
Okay.
consistency.
Okay.
Walk in,
okay,
I'll be
that's
this
good.
person.
Okay.
So I taste it before I leave.
Hell yeah.
Does
I hate when
the,
you do that.
Yeah.
like, does the cup or the lid or anything like that matter? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah.
Doesn't
I've
matter.
seen the whole like thing with the whole Starbucks cup. I think all that's stupid. It just-
What thing with the whole?
There's the people are complaining saying that the hand, it was like two guys holding hands, and there's a whole thing about people
Oh, I heard about
Right,
getting
not
mad
so much the
over
design
it.
of the cup, but like the way the cup
Oh.
works or anything like that, is that?
I noticed like something I prefer with Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks is that I like Dunkin' Donuts, you can like close the top.
Oh yeah, the
To
little
where
tab, you're right.
If
Oh,
you're
that's-
going through a drive-through, a lot of times at Starbucks, you have to ask for the stoppers. They won't put them in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm always
Okay.
in
That I
a,
don't like.
like if I'm in a rush and I'm in my car and I'm hitting bumps, like that's gonna spill everywhere because they fill it to like the rim.
Okay,
So like
yeah.
that, as far as like style with the lid, like I like when you can just close it and it like works that way. As opposed to the stopper, even when you have the stopper, it still like spills out the corners and stuff.
That's why Dunkin's so
Okay, so
good.
the lid, if you can close the
That's
lid.
true.
Okay.
Well, thinking about it, one thing I don't like about McDonald's is their cups are really hot.
Their cups are really hot?
Really, really hot. I don't know if they're made thinner, but they're
Okay.
extremely hard to hold sometimes. And I'm like thinking they should have a little paper that 7-Eleven has, you know, to hold it.
The
Yeah.
sleeve thing?
Yeah, they're
Okay, and do you find that that's an issue a lot, or?
not a lot, but it has been.
Okay. And do you think about that when you say, I'm gonna go get a hot beverage, you think about, bless you.
Thank you.
It depends on how cold it is outside, because if it's like really, really cold, I'll be like, okay, you know, I'll just go for hot. I mean, because I'm an iced coffee drinker a lot too, so like, you know, it depends.
Okay. Does anybody else have issues with that, the cup being?
But actually, the Dunkin' Donuts where I go to, you could bring your own cup.
Okay.
And they'll fill it, so sometimes I'll bring my insulated cup.
Mhm.
And the coffee will take,
Right.
Be warmer, hotter, a longer
Do
time.
you like having that option?
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Anybody else on, Jess?
Kind of just the same thing, like when I go to corner shops, I notice they usually don't have sleeves, so
Mhm.
the cup is a little hotter. But I wear sweaters like this a lot, so it doesn't really bother me.
Okay, so the smaller ones don't have